Hello there again, YouTube. It's once again I, your gothic host with the most, Knox, back to bringing more blasphemous banter. Today, we're talking cleaning solvents. Why? Because we all gotta clean shit up. Specifically, dish cleaning solvents. Why? Because we really all gotta clean shit up. At any rate, today we're talking about Full Circle Market Eucalyptus Lemon Scent Dish Soap. Why? Because a couple reasons. One, my wife happens to have a bunch of sensitivities and can't use anything that has heavy chemicals or has certain dyes or certain detergents in it, which means that we have to be very choosy about what we buy, but we also don't want to spend an arm and a fucking leg because, I mean, really, who wants to spend an arm and a leg on dish soap? So, while going through the aisles of all that is natural on this planet, because there's a lot of companies that make natural products but sneak shit in, we found this stuff. Full Circle Market Eucalyptus Lemon Scent Dish Soap. It is safe for sensitive skin. It is free of dyes and synthetic fragrances. It is a USDA certified bio-based product, probably 95%, which means that 95% of what is in this bottle right now is derived from natural sources like plants or, well, probably mostly plants. But that's kind of cool because that means that it's really safe for people with all sorts of sensitivities, and it's cool to be used around people in like rest homes and stuff where there's likely to be people with very weak immune systems that maybe even if something isn't like carcinogenous, it could still hurt them because, you know, weak system. So what kind of a grade do I give this stuff? Well, first of all, it might interest you to know this is actually cheaper than Dawn dish soap. In fact, this is cheaper by more than a full $1, which when you're talking about things that only cost $4 to $7 per bottle, that's pretty significant. That's like 10 full percent of the price. In this case, this is between $1 and $1.50 cheaper, which I thought was interesting because this is actually more effective. We used Dawn for 8 solid years in our house. When we switched to this, I honestly was very surprised. Instead of it taking up to half an hour to do one load of dishes by hand while I'm still running the dishwasher, because we got a lot of dishes, it takes me between 10 and 15 minutes. I let it soak and stuff sloughs off of everything that's in the sink. It's freaking great. And it doesn't bother my skin whatsoever. My skin doesn't feel weird when I take it out, like overly dried, which happens because of sulfates in other soaps. This doesn't do that, which is nice. It means that you don't feel like you want to cover your hands in something while you're doing the dishes. And smells a little bit more pleasant than just something like Dawn or Off or, I don't know, the other major brands, but it smells nicer, I think, personally. What kind of a rating do I give this? This honestly cleans the best I've ever seen for anything that's used for hands. I give this a 10 out of 10. It's cheaper, it's more effective, it's more cost effective, that means, and it goes farther. Less of this covers the same amount of water by volume as Dawn. So it still saves you money even after buying the bottle, which saves you money to begin with. At the end of the day, isn't that what we're all after? Go check it out at Woodman's. It's in the natural aisle. It's not. It is in the aisle with the rest of the dish detergents. It is actually, ironically, like 10 feet away from the Dawn. So if you want to compare prices yourself in person, you can. At any rate, I am Knox. Like, comment, subscribe. You'll see the Patreon link down below. We are open for business now, and I would like to report that we have had our glorious first donation. It was from an old boss of mine, and you'll be hearing about her shortly. But for right now, thank you so much, Dasa, for being the very first one to ever contribute to the show. Until next time, folks, peace, love, and heavy fucking metal. Enter the void!